I'm gonna move some stuff near my microphone real quick.
Too late. I've already hit the record button.
Well, good.
Hi,
Go
recorded
ahead and hit
message.
the microphone a couple times too.
Perfect timing. All right. So it's been a while since we played. I decided I was going to write up a little recap about everything that's been going on, just to make sure we're all on the same page still. So I'm going to read that to you all now. Yes? Yes.
Yes. Story time.
So, as a recap, Diara, Aurora, Giri, and Fang. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You all left Absalom Station as a ragtag group trying to make a few credits. And had you realized that Giri was evading Aslanti pursuit and a vicious bounty hunter called Victus, you might have dodged the mission, but as fate would have it, you began your journey with a simple supply run, a delivery to Nakandis, and upon landing there, you discovered a contingent of Aslanti troops had overtaken the colony and imprisoned your friend, an android named Sedona. You guys fought to secure the freedom of the colony and learned what Giri had known all along, that the Aslanti had discovered an ancient warp technology called the Rune Drive and taken Sedona away. With the information now out, Victus's pursuit is calmed, but a new bounty on K2 had been placed. Upon learning of Sedona's capture and the removal of the Rune Drive by the Aslanti forces, you guys were ready to depart for Outpost Z. Unfortunately, Fang, member of Hell Squad and the militant arm of the Stewards, comprised entirely of Vests, was called away. His mission to defend Giri had been completed, and he was to move on. The remaining 4 heroes arrived on Outpost Z, a defunct mining spaceport on the edge of Aslanti space, where you met Hashishir and learned of Sedona's whereabouts thanks to a Ghost Claw named Talmrin. She was being held on the prison moon of Gulta, an operation owned by Sardat Zolan Ulavestra. And if you don't remember, Sardat is a rank in the Aslanti army thing. So, you guys have seen this name. It's been reoccurring, and it seems like you've stumbled upon the man responsible for the occupation of Nakandis colony and the kidnapping of Sedona. You guys did not hesitate. You set out to Gulta. There, you were able to use cunning and stealth to slip past the unwitting guards. You managed to rescue 3 prisoners at Talmrin's request, a creepy bug creature that called itself Zat, and then you found Sedona. Fight ensued, but you overcame the soldiers and saved your friend, but not before securing your way out. You had released a worm-like monster from a cell that went on a rampage throughout the prison. Fortunately, the plan had backfired on the crew. As you were escaping, Giri was taken down by the creature, falling hundreds of feet, wrapped in its coiled body, presumably to his death. It's a quiet and solemn trip back to Outpost Z. Along the way, you received a distress signal and decided to stop and check it out, where you found Victus's ship destroyed and Victus himself floating in the debris field. In an act of kindness, you took him aboard and put him in recovery. And there was a brief moment of consciousness there where he awoke and told K2 that Zolan Ulavestra was K2's father. Upon landing, you guys resolved to continue the fight. You may be the only ones who could in this, and even Zat decided to join your crew. Shortly after that, you employed a Gosclaw named Josclaw to the crew. A week has gone by. You guys have no leads on Sedona or the Rune Drive. The PCs, you guys only have a name, Aurelos, but its existence is considered to be an urban legend by many, although there's a general consensus that, if it existed, Ulavestra would be involved. The last night, during your slumber in Hashishir's relaxation suite, a massive explosion rocked the nearby space dock. The crew, you guys, scrambled to find out what had happened, but were caught in a trap as mechanized tools came to life, intent on destroying you all. You even found that the computer systems were trapped. Upon closer inspection, whoever did this used homemade technology, nothing like the Aslanti. It was obvious you're being targeted. Good sneeze.
Sorry. I have my mouth closed.
So, any questions thus far?
Why do my nerves hurt when I sneeze?
Because
Because
your
you
breath is
shook
fine.
your head too hard, and you have spinal injuries from your sneezing.
That could be it.
No, all right. So, do we get the impression that we are looking for Aurelos to find Ulavestra, or should we be looking for Ula Vestra to find Aurelos?
All you know is you don't know where Ulavestra is, but you believe the warp drive would be at Aurelos. And
Gotcha.
if that's where the warp drive is, it's probably where Ulavestra is.
Okay. But Ula Vestra does own this space station, right?
Not the space station, no.
Okay.
He owned the prison moon,
Okay.
profiteering off, prisons, as one does. And if he's involved in a lot of this kind of secret stuff, he's a high level guy in the Aslanti Empire. There, he would be involved in this kind of thing.
I'm just gonna go ahead and be Joss now. And who owns this space station, Mr. Hashishir?
The space station is a defunct mining colony. No one owns it.
Okay.
If no one owns it, then is there any way to get information on someone that would know something about this guy?
Which guy?
The one we're trying to find.
This Gosclaw here?
Is Ula Vestra?
Oh, yes. Yes. No.
All right. Look. What time is it? Are the shops open and the gambling hall?
Yes.
Okay.
I can save you some time and tell you you're not going to get any answers that you're looking for right now. But there are events that need to occur.
Okay. Well, where do we need to go for these events?
If you would like to progress the story, you need to go to sleep.
Lights out, crew. Let's go to our pods.
You spend the day.
I gotta ask, did we level up?
No, there's no level up. No, you spend the day poking around, asking people things, but no one seems to have any more information on Lavestra than what you already know. And again, no one knows where Aurelos is or if it even exists. So you spend another day doing this. So, question: you're moving to night 2. Night 1 there, or the first night there, last night, there was an explosion in this bay on this map that you're looking at here. Now you have options. You can sleep on your ship out in that bay. You can sleep in the rejuvenation pods, or you can go somewhere else if you have something in mind. What do you want to do?
Diara, we were going to ask you, are you able to set up any kind of surveillance within these quarters that we're in? And of that shop where the machines are?
I mean, I don't actually have that high, computers or anything like that. I have engineering, but I don't have very high, computers.
Could you assist K2 and get it done?
I have good computers, too.
You guys trying to set up cameras?
Yeah, my thought was if someone's coming in here, they need access to these machines. We're here all day. No one else is coming in here. They've got to be messing with them somehow.
You've been out all day, so you don't know who came in here.
All right. I mean, I could definitely assist. I mean, that's something I can do.
What do we need to roll to set up our own surveillance, or at least gain access to surveillance that may already exist?
There's no cameras in here.
Okay.
Because the book does not place cameras in here, and I'm not going to add stuff into it. There's no cameras in here. If you want to go buy cameras, I'll let you spend some money and buy some cameras, I guess.
Josh digs in his pockets and pulls out 11 pennies and some lint. I can't afford any cameras.
That's all right. Appreciate the offer.
Cashier comes around the corner. He's like, I have this one camera for you. You can use it. It's magnetic.
Why is it got pink handcuffs on it?
Oh, he shakes that off. Grabs it, puts him in his shell. Just ignore that. And ignore any footage you see on here.
Or was that pink fur? Was that Geary?
K2's gonna grab the camera by the cord and go, I'm gonna go check this for viruses. I'll be right back.
Yes, viruses.
Yes.
The science.
So he'll give you one camera. I'll say could alert you to movement in your headset if you want to do that.
Okay.
Geary will stand watch for.
Kiri, you're back.
I'm sorry. Damn it. I keep doing that.
The
Joss.
ghost! It's following us.
The ghost of Geary will stand watch while Joss gets a full night's sleep.
He said he was hearing voices. He wasn't lying.
Yeah, I'll at least
Okay,
I'll
where
take
are
a first
you?
shift of watch.
Where are you standing for watch? And where's everyone else?
Um,
I'm gonna take Zat and I'm just gonna put him in a cocoon over here. He's in the corner.
I would say that Joss is regularly like making a route.
Can we like
Yeah.
jam the back door or something so that you only have to like worry about one direction necessarily or something? Or are you gonna just make a route all the way around?
Like he'll walk down to here and look out and make sure nothing's coming. Yeah, and walk up here and look out and maybe check down this hallway every couple of cycles.
Okay, so he's gonna move around in the night and just keep an eye on things.
Yeah.
Where's everybody else going?
Okay. I'm just gonna like lay down in this room somewhere that I'm in, or maybe in the other room where there's not like.
There are pods here.
Oh yeah, so look, yeah, I want to go across Nudge Rejuvenation Pod.
I'm gonna kind of crash in a chair with my feet up on the console. Just kind of keeping tabs if something bleeps on the computer.
Okay. You don't need to sleep, your character?
Well, he's gonna try and nap, but he's gonna be like just kind of resting with his feet up. So if the computer makes a noise, it'll wake him up.
Okay. Jeremy's got a perception check going at 15. The night commences.
Josh is sleepily alert.
Sleepily. The night commences. I'm gonna need Diara and Aurora to roll the D20.
Okay.
That's why I don't trust no machines right now.
He is a machine.
Oh no.
Yes. It's a poor roll.
Where is it? I'm just gonna go over here.
Now I'm gonna have to go
You
through
go ahead
every
and
machine
apologize.
looking for traps.
The idea to be in the pod.
Oh
Oh.
God!
Oh no.
God.
Oh,
I thought mine was.
no.
I got you beat. You're still better than me.
What is your
I'm gonna have to-
Constitution score?
I'm gonna have to clean up that pod later. I know it.
My Constitution.
Yeah, what's your bonus on Constitution? Oh no, it's just Constitution score. If it says Constitution score, that's just your points, right, Jeremy?
Well, what does it say?
Constitution score.
Constitution
You.
score.
Yeah.
TOT is 12.
I think that means like you roll with your modifier.
We're not rolling anything here. It just wants me to know the Constitution score,
Okay, well, I guess that'd be your total Constitution.
which is what? 12, you said?
12.
That doesn't seem right. What's your bonus?
1.
It says equal to twice your Constitution score, so I guess it's
You have to make a roll equal to twice your Constitution score.
it's just the thing I'm looking at is equal to twice your Constitution score. Anyway, we'll go with that 24. I don't think it'll be a problem though. We'll see what happens. So you guys drift off to sleep, and in the middle of the night, Aurora, your ears pop, and you awaken to find that the oxygen has been sucked out of your tube. And we're going to go into initiative order with this one, I believe.
Okay, I was about to say, can I roll perception on that?
Well, we can't hear her scream because she's in a fucking vacuum.
I got a 20 for initiative.
I should probably open my initiative sheet.
25.1.
Someone's trying to kill me. I'm being targeted.
23.1.
The dice are trying to kill you.
Well, someone else is if I have no
I'm
oxygen.
19.3.
Okay, hold on. Let me go down the list. Jeremy, what'd you get?
25.
25. Josh, what'd you get?
I ended up with a 23.1.
Okay. It's weird how it rolls points. What is that? Doesn't get anything. Aurora.
20.01.
And Diara.
19.
Nice and even. Okay, let me take out the mechanized tools. They don't exist here. Okay. Yeah. You awaken, and we're going to skip over the first few people above you because you're going to be the first one in action. You're the only one who knows you're suffocating in this tube right at the moment, and we're going to make it your turn first.
Okay.
You can hold your breath. It says, this is what I was getting at. You can hold your breath for twice your constitution score, which I'm assuming is the 12 to make it 24.
Yes, that is correct.
We're the same species. We share a like phonetic link. Like she can yell at me through her mind.
That's true.
If you take a standard or full action, it will reduce the amount of rounds you can hold your breath by 1.
That is a free action.
Yep, it is. I'm just letting you know what the rules are. After these rounds have elapsed, there are some checks you can make to see if you can continue holding your breath at that point, and they get harder every time. But 24 rounds from now, we'll see. We'll see where you end up.
I will use that action to psychically call out to Diara.
Okay.
Diara,
I'm hoping I wake up and I'm not like, do I need to roll something to see if I can wake up?
I'll allow it.
Okay.
She's assaulting your mind with telepath.
All right. So I'm assuming there's some kind of like eject from this.
Well, yeah, it's your turn next, actually. So yeah, you can open your pod without a problem.
All right.
Slides right open.
So I'm gonna open my pod and I'm gonna holler out, "Guys, she can't breathe." And I'm going to go to try to open her pod. I'm going to go to wherever the computer is for that.
Okay. You have to go next to her pod. So
All
right there is fine. That's a move action, and now you have a standard action you can spend. You have options.
Can I do computers or something and try to open it?
Yes.
Check traps. Check traps.
Let me run down the list of things that you can do, and we'll see what you want to do. And this way, the rest of you will know as well. I'll have to do it twice. It is a glass pod, so the glass can be broken. You can disable the locking mechanism, which is an engineering thing. You can find the emergency escape latch if you can score a high enough perception. You may be able to pry the pod open. Those are your options.
Okay. I'm going to roll a perception and just try to see if I can find that emergency escape latch.
Okay. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. You can't find the emergency escape latch because the emergency escape latch would be inside the pod.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll.
So I'll be doing that. Great. I know what my actions are now.
You can. I'll allow you to roll it one time if you want because you just woke up and you didn't do anything else.
Yep.
Okay. You're gonna do it.
You gonna do it?
I think she's trying to find it.
Yeah, I can do that. Is it perception then?
Yeah, it's perception.
Yeah.
If I can freaking find it. There we are. Please. 22.
Yeah, you fumble around, but you're too panicked to find it at the moment.
All right.
And if you want to try to disable the locking mechanism, you're going to need to roll an engineering check on that.
All right. I'm going to try to disable the locking mechanism. I'm going to roll an engineering check.
Okay.
And I'm going to throw a bottle cap on it.
How many?
You want me to roll it?
I think I rolled
Just-
it.
Just remember, only bottle cap is only a +1.
Okay. So.
Well, I think it's a 26, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with the one bottle cap with the 26, and you have managed to disable the mechanisms. Yeah, I didn't think this was going to be hard for you guys. There's keeping the pod sealed shut, and it slides open. You managed to save her within 6 seconds of her losing oxygen in her pod.
Wait, is it my turn?
Wait, I say, are you okay?
We are out of initiative now.
Okay.
So yes, do your thing.
Comes running in and draws his magma blade and swings at the glass of the pod.
Now, am I able to hear any of this while I'm in the other room?
You hear him attempting to shatter the glass as he runs in with the magma blade and hits the open pod and closes it back down, and the lock re-engages. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna stumble in the room and ask, what in the hell is going on with all this racket?
I'm out of the pod now. I'm on the floor. I'm getting my wind.
I'm gonna say like, all right, guys, like nap 2. Let's just lay on the floor.
Well, K2's just waiting for a response. What's going on? What's wrong with her?
I'm not sure. I heard that she couldn't breathe, and I came in here to help.
These things for sure can't be trusted.
What do you mean? What's going on?
It was suffocating in there. Couldn't you all hear her?
No, I was in the other room asleep. Oh, wait, what happened? It sucked all the air out?
I don't know. Ask her.
All right. I'm going to be wary, and I'm going to do a perception check of just like around the room. Where is it? No,
Anybody have physical science?
I do.
Yep.
Try to roll that too.
20 for
You guys are
physical
allowed to
science.
8.
Perceive and physical science all the way down.
Physical science for 20. And a perception of 22.
You're not able to find anything that's out of the ordinary that you can tell.
Nope, I'm too out of it. I can't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not seeing any numbers up here that are gonna reveal anything.
All right, then
Physical science.
I'm gonna go wander over to the computers here.
Oh wait, Jeremy, you rolled the physical science of 24, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so
Oh.
yeah, you guys are all wandering around the room trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, and then Joss Claw notices that there is something going on the pod itself. There's a small module of some sort that seems to be hastily attached to the pod's wiring that seems to have overloaded its locking mechanism and pumped all the air out of the pod. And with that check, you also notice that there's flakes of rust all over this module. It's not in good shape.
Okay. Guys, it's over here. It looks sabotaged. Like intentionally, someone put a thing on here and sabotaged it.
Really? Let me see that.
Like, look, see this device? It's not on the others. It's weird.
I want to do an engineering check on it, see if I can figure out what in the hell. Nope, apparently.
Got a 34 computers check.
I just got a nat 1, but it was a 12 for engineering.
Engineering.
Bunch wires.
I'll roll one for Callie because her hands are busy.
Well, I'm sorry, we're just trying to do is reading.
I'm sorry.
I was trying to do an engineering check to figure out what the hell it is, if I can find any clues, but only rolled a 12, a nat 1 did. But Jeremy got a nat 20, 34 computer check.
Clues on the module?
Yeah, like what it is or
Yeah, what's this?
any hints of.
It's just a piece that was designed to mess with your locking mechanism and the air. Like it's like
Is
a
it on any
custom.
of the rest of them?
It's a custom engineered piece, and you're not. Yeah, there's none on the rest. It's only on this one.
So Sedona, did anybody come in here today that you saw?
She's joined you guys. I only saw Hashishir moving about. Not many times. I believe he may have stopped in here. It's possible. He went through the corridor multiple times.
Yeah. Where is he now?
I don't know.
Because I feel like we asked him multiple times last night if he had betrayed us.
Asked him multiple times. Funny.
So yeah, I think we should go find Hashishir. I mean, not Hashishir.
Incidentally, Hashishir walks into the room as you go to look for him. He's coming in.
I
Comes in through here and begins making his way across.
Yeah, I immediately like grab him and pull him in here, like not like roughly, but
Oh my God! What are you doing to me?
interposition myself between him and the door, and say, look, your machine's been sabotaged, and it nearly killed our captain.
That's highly improbable.
Well, it's
So that's my lungs.
It's right
completely
here, and I'll
probable
point to the
because
mechanism.
She looks fine.
Like, well, someone put that on your machine, and he points at the mechanism that K2 is holding.
Yeah. He offers to take the mechanism so he can look at it.
No, I would prefer if you didn't touch it, because it's only been myself and K2 so far. I think we might be able to do fingerprints.
Ah, yes, I understand. I will take a look at the pod and see if I can see what happened exactly. He's going to make his way over to the pod.
Yes. Sedona was saying you were the only one in here today, and just surely you saw someone messing with your things, right?
Oh, I didn't notice anyone coming through. These pods are very specific. You see, they were manufactured by Amtex Global. It's a pod making company, and they provided these. See, the way they work, and he's going to go on an explanation about how these things work.
Yeah, and Josh will very respectfully just stand there and nod and say yes. And well, who have you had work on them?
Yeah, who's done the maintenance on these?
We often will have to call in technicians, but it's been quite some time since we've had to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Then he'll kind of ask, is there something about any of these machines that can detect that's not one of the races that are normally around here, like an automatic function?
No, I'm not entirely sure. Perhaps you could check on the computers in the other room. Maybe it'll give you some answers. You could find a schematic.
Well, I mean, maybe you can come with us.
I mean, sure, yes, or whatever you think is best.
So yeah, and Josh will stay behind him because previously had no reason not to trust him, but especially since we grilled him in the last episode.
K2 is gonna lean over and say, all right, you okay? You doing any better?
I'm fine now. I'm just irritated.
I'm gonna whisper over at you. I'm gonna start checking every machine in here for anything weird. This is now twice we've almost been killed by a no answer trap.
I'm gonna
Okay,
give you a
don't
curt
trust the
nod, like, do
machines.
it.
Who's going where? You said
So-
you wanted Grasselix to follow Joss Claw? I'm sorry, I don't know where I got that name. Hashishir to follow Joss
I'm gonna head with them to check the so-called computer, and I want to check it for a trap before I touch it.
I'm gonna walk over here quick before you guys leave the room. Hashishir,
Yes.
we've known you for a while now,
We're good friends, yes.
and I have a lot of trust in you.
But never steer you wrong.
But I need to know, do you know anything about what's been going on here?
I know nothing.
Since
And
motive.
I do, yeah, sense motive. 13. I'm bad at this. I'm a robot.
18.
23.
Ooh, she nat 20'd it.
She nat 20'd it. You nat 20'd it, so I'm going to give it to you. Something seems off about Hashishir.
Has someone new been to the station that's been asking you about us?
Excuse me, K2. I'm going to stand over here now.
Hashir, we need to know they are trying to harm us or worse.
I
Draw my magma blade. Ignite it.
Not yet.
Listen, I'm not entirely sure. I believe that perhaps you should check the computers.
I'm gonna.
I'm not asking the
perhaps
you
computers.
should-
I'm asking you.
I've not seen anyone new. I don't know what you're talking about.
Which computer should I check? Does it matter?
Specifically, anyone.
I'll step behind me where there's a PC here. It looks like.
I will
And-
accompany you, Jaskala.
That's not a computer.
Isn't it? It looks like a computer.
That thing, I don't know if that's a computer or not.
Yeah, you said that this was a computer, so why wouldn't this
Oh, I guess
that
that
looks
makes
the
sense.
same,
Okay.
looks like a computer,
All right, I
and it
guess
looks
maybe.
like that computer.
I don't know why. Okay, but explain what this computer over here does. Like,
I don't know.
Environmental
it's a toilet.
controls.
I don't know.
Mr. Kirk.
I guess he's got a point. This and this look like computers.
easy. So you guys are both looking at computers. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, he's gonna step out of the room, go this way.
No, he's not.
You can't run past him when you're on the other side of the computer.
I can literally run 60 feet per round. I can run faster than anybody.
It's not your turn.
Whose turn is it?
We're not in initiative.
Okay, I'm just going to go check out your ship then.
Sure, that sounds fine. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right. Well, I got a 29 computers check. While they're off
Oh,
buzzing him,
sorry.
I'm gonna go check the computer.
What information are you looking for on the computer?
At this point, I'm looking for any maintenance records, any kind of logs if it does people in and out, anything that can help me say someone else was here that wasn't who they said they were.
You guys are like right on him. That's funny.
Mr. Hashishia.
We're
I
playing
must-
Caterpillar. We're
Oh God, no. No, we're not.
I think you're thinking of the human centipede.
Okay.
But yeah, Mr. Hashishia, I really recommend that you not touch our vessel right now, please, sir.
But it needs to be repaired, you see.
It should be, yes, and we will see to that once we figure out what the situation is, please, sir.
or Diara can work on repairs with you.
Yeah.
She is our mechanic, and she has been very good.
Okay, listen, I understand that you have reservations. I will go back inside.
And he goes to walk past you guys back into the airlock.
So yeah, I'd stay right on top of him every step he takes. Like I don't trust him, and I'm sure you're fucking with us on purpose, but yeah, just be like, Mr. Hashishia, I would really recommend that you just be plain with us, please, sir. We don't mean to hurt you. This is a matter of galactic, at least system-wide safety.
I would like to move this along. So I'm going to have Diara and Aurora roll a D100. We're looking for 50% or higher.
Ouch.
87.
Okay. I'm going to move him here. I'm going to move you here. And as you get into the airlock, he manages to trip something that shuts the airlock doors, and he pulls a gun and fires at Justlaw. It's going to be a surprise round, and then we're going to go into initiative order. I'm going to roll over the initiatives we had earlier just to save some time on that. It'll be a surprise attack, but I'll let it. If it is a successful hit, I'll let you attempt a reflex against it because you have your eye on him. That fair?
Sounds fair.
Let me find his shit here. Ah, there you go. He has a pistol. He puts out this little pistol. That is a 36. I'm bad at math. Hold on. 28. That's a 28. Okay. Roll a reflex save.
Reflex 10.
Is that a 10?
Yeah.
You're pretty close. I'll give you half. Let's call it half damage on that one.
Okay.
All right. Let me
So
find
it
my.
raises me.
Yeah, it grazes you a little bit. Where the hell's my dice? There it is. So half damage, half of 6. 3. So not even a big deal. And then let me move my initiative tracker over here, and then we will start right back at the top with Joss. What
All
do
right.
you do? Because as he fires on you, his disguise drops, and the man standing there is a male reptoid operative in a red jumpsuit with a gun. Looks nothing like Hashashir. It's very green, very spiky head.
All right. I already have my blade drawn.
Yes.
So we're chasing around.
Yeah.
I knew he moved too quick for Heshashir.
Oh, do I want to just attack twice, or do I want to be cool with my attack? All right.
Hit him once, hit him hard.
I guess I'm going to ask this ahead of time. Would I have heard the shot or even the weird things with the doors closing on the computer?
I would say yes.
Okay.
You know something's happening out in the hallway. I'm sure that Diara is like, what the fuck? She sees something going down.
I'm going to attack twice, but I'm going to use 8 bottle caps to make it, just regular. Yeah, two regular. Yeah, not have to subtract anything.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So first, I just swing out with my magma blade. Submit 24 to hit.
That'll be a hit.
16 points of damage.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
And then as soon as the blade slices up, this is just, I probably should focus more on the damage, but this is just because I like Joss. He slashes out with his other arm, and you see a necrotic kind of blade stick out from his wrist.
Ew.
And is 17 to hit.
And it's KAC still?
Against
E or K?
Yeah, KAC.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, that's a hit too.
With
But the
13
first one-
points of damage.
Okay. And the first one,
And that hurts me a little bit. I take 1 point of damage from that.
Okay, he where am I? Gonna find his HP because I'm supposed to write this down. Okay. All right. Next in the initiative. Man, I'm jumping all over the place trying to do this. Can't find my trackers. There they go. K2, you're up next.
Okay, so since I would hear this, would I know that the doors are just closed or locked?
It depends if Diara's
just beating on them, saying, I can't open them. I can't open them.
Okay. So then I'm going to do a computer's check to see if I can open and unlock the doors.
Yeah, you can do it pretty easily.
Okay.
Just allow that.
Computers. 12. Jesus.
It's fine. You were already in there. They're not locked. So yeah, you can open the doors.
Okay.
That'll be a standard action. If you want to move out into the hallway, that'll be your move action.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Let's see if I'm going to basically stand next to her.
Beautiful.
And then that's really all I can do for right now.
Aurora,
I think.
I'm gonna yell to them that it's not Hashashir, and I'm going, because I'm so close, I'm going to try and whap him over the head with my staff.
Okay. That's a fumble.
That's a big fumble. Jeez.
Jeremy, we need a fumble card. Do you have that going?
Does she get to confirm since she has 2 attacks?
We have decided not to confirm in Starfinder.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah, go ahead and roll a D100.
Boy, wifey's rolling
I
like
am
I
kinda-
normally do. What's wrong?
17?
17. The recoil of your weapon causes it to strike you in the face. Deal 1d4 damage to yourself, and you are staggered for 1 round.
Oh, jeez.
What did you do? Bounce off of him?
Puts his arm up, blocks it, and bounces it back in your face.
Bounced it right back at you.
Just grabs it and hits you with the stuff. Hit yourself.
Do you need to take a 5-foot step away just to recover? If not, we'll move on to Diara.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna step forward with my sledge and just kind of knock him over the head.
Good luck hitting him. Been difficult so far. Damn. That's a natural 20.
That's my girl.
Is.
So that is a crit card.
And we have decided not to confirm, so roll a D100.
All right.
What is it?
Oh, sorry.
8.
8.
8. Normal critical hit.
Oh, that's a letdown.
Oh, disappointing. I'm gonna.
It says on here 11 plus 14 bludgeoning.
Maybe I should have typed 08. Okay.
Good.
I don't know what's going on. Yeah, 11 plus 14 bludgeoning.
Yeah, and if you're doing a critical hit, that's going to be what, double damage on that?
I think that's already.
If you don't want to do the math, I'll tell you that he just crumples to the ground under the sledgehammer.
Yeah.
Absolutely crumples to the ground. And with the double damage or whatever that would have been, he's dead. You caved in his skull. He's dead.
Oh, God.
Well, there goes interrogating him.
Sorry, guys.
No interrogation on this
Don't
guy.
be.
Man, I got to
Taking
scroll
fresh.
down all over here.
I don't like when y'all get hurt.
Guess he wasn't too much of a challenge for you.
I'm gonna immediately search the guy for any kind of information or equipment because obviously he did that illusionary thingy.
Well, next problem we have is where's Heshir? And what have they done to our ship?
Yep. Okay, so let me go ahead and give you his inventory. You got a pen?
Yep.
I do not. Oh, maybe
Somebody does.
Mhm.
He has a Thunderstrike sonic pistol.
I see. Okay, so sorry. Who's taking
And
notes?
I am.
And
Okay.
he has a data pad. And that's it. That's what he's got on him. That's useful.
Can you-
Is that data pad the same one? Would we recognize it as Heshir's pad?
Negative. It is a tier 1 data pad, so if you want to try to crack it, you're going to need a computer's check.
That would be my doing.
Okay.
There we
I'll
go.
assist.
23.
I'll also assist.
It's extremely successful.
All right. Thunderstrike,
I-
what pistol?
Like,
Sorry.
it's a
Sorry.
Thunderstrike sonic pistol. It's got to go fast. Yeah. So you crack into his data pad. Here's what you find. You find a recent transaction of credits, which you find interesting, from a company called Third Eye Salvage, paying you for personal services.
Third Eye Salvage, huh?
So he was hired by somebody called Third Eye Salvage. Now, this name, do a you got like knowledge locals or something like that on there?
Do I even have knowledge?
Some sort of a
local?
knowledge check. I don't remember if they have knowledge checks in this game.
We do culture.
You're looking for more like local.
I think all we have is culture. Let me
Yeah. Well, 16 culture. I'm not really a cultured person.
They're not really a cultured company.
see. I mean, engineering, life science. But I mean, that's it. Like, any knowledge is culture. And that's it.
Actually, Joss Claw. I will allow Joss Claw to roll something on it because you're from here.
Well,
Okay.
he just rolled a 21 culture.
He rolled a 21 culture, but what can you give me with an engineering?
Engineering is intentionally not my best. Hold
Or something else that has to do mechanically. Oh, well, there you go.
on. I also have computers.
It's not my best. Rolls a fucking natural 20. Gets a 30. Third Eye Salvage is a company here on this station. It's a salvage company, as the name implies, but they have backdoor dealings that you would maybe know of, kind of rumored. But they are here on this station or on Outpost Z.
Yeah. Okay. I definitely share that. They
It is a scrapyard. So it's a scrapyard in the lower levels of Outpost Z, whereas Lanty miners of the old platform used to store unused equipment that couldn't safely be jettisoned out into space.
They've been Swiss cheesing our ship.
Swiss cheesing it, man. They've been Swiss cheesing it. I love it. That's what
Mhm.
to say.
All I see is like the Ewoks just tear, or not the Ewoks, the
Jawas.
Jawas, yes, the Jawas just picking her clean.
Sedona comes up and, assuming that you guys are going to try to find this place, she says that she's going to stay behind to keep an eye on the spaceship. Sedona is somebody you trust. So I'll put her just down here. She's going to stay here and watch your ship so nobody can destroy it or hurt it or sabotage you guys any further.
Would you also check it for traps?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Of course, I'm gonna
Of
go
course.
over that ship with a fine-tooth comb.
She walks into the ship and there's an explosion and she falls out of the ship dead.
Like,
No.
all right, well, at least it wasn't us.
Her last words were,
I found a trap.
Don't go in the ship.
okay, so we're going to end it right here. I'm assuming now that you guys have a lead in Third Eye Salvage, you're going to want to go and explore that next week. Or next
Mhm.
time, anyway.
Definitely.
After I piece the ship back together with a blowtorch.
Repair Sedona. All right.
We just got done resting.
That's fun. That was a good time. All right. I'm going to say goodbye to recording then.
Bye, recording.
Bye, recording.